Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm going to be building a pumpkin house.
Okay, let's go.
I can't lie, this is going to be a tricky one. To get that pumpkin shape, it looks like I'm going to have to use a load of basic shapes. So I'm actually really dreading this one, guys, but let's get into it. Actually, guys, before I get started, I need to head over to Google for some inspiration, and this is what I found. I'm going to go with this Lego pumpkin. It's super cute and it's just much more easy for my brain to follow. So I'm going to go ahead and make my pumpkin shape by placing some walls. So I think it's kind of like this, and if I place a few at the back here, and oh my god, what the heck even is that? Okay, let me just delete these walls and redo it. I'm going to put them over here instead, and I think I'm happy with that. That's as pumpkin as it's gonna get. Now, the reason why I'm using walls rather than basic shape is because I want to be able to put a door in which I can use. And instead of using a door, I'm actually going to use this window frame thingy here. Because it's a pumpkin house, it's got to be small, it's got to be cute, so I think this frame is ideal. Now I've gone ahead and put a few steps in front of my door plus a window, and now I'm going to go in with this basic shape because let's be honest, this build is not giving pumpkin at all. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to try to use these shapes to turn my house into a plump round pumpkin. And this is what it's looking like so far. I'm actually really pleased with it, so I'm just going to continue with these shapes all around the build. And I did initially want to put a door in which I could use, but unfortunately the doors weren't cute enough for my build, so I had to go along with this window frame, and now I'm going to make my custom door. And to be honest, I didn't actually mind doing it because we do have the transform tool now, so it's just super quick. And to make it even more cute and quirky, I'm going to use these porcelain pumpkin pots and kind of make like a door hinge. Now I don't want this to just be one big fat pumpkin. I want to add some dimension, so I'm going to add a second floor. And this is basically just a baby pumpkin which sits on top of my main pumpkin. And now I've added a roof, but to make it a little bit more realistic, I'll go in with some basic shapes to make the stalk of the pumpkin. Now, how many of you guys actually like pumpkin? To be honest, I think I've only ever tried pumpkin soup once or maybe twice, and that's about it. I've never tried a pumpkin latte, a pumpkin cake, a pumpkin muffin. I don't know, just the sound of it just doesn't sound appetizing. Let me know what kind of pumpkin foods you have tried, and is it really worth the hype? Our pumpkin stalk has come around really nice, and now I'm just going to put a little detail in around this window right here. And now it's time to turn my little pumpkin into an actual pumpkin, and I'm going to do that using these basic shapes. And this is what it's looking like. I think it's looking pretty cute. So all I'm going to do now is go in and decorate the exterior. And this is a fun bit. I just love using all of these new Halloween update items. There's so many different types of pumpkins. I just love to arrange them like this. So we have the bigger pumpkins at the back, and then towards the front we'll have the smaller ones. Oh my god, these pumpkin candles are super cute. And just a disclaimer, I have done a little bit of a sneaky one. I actually built this pumpkin house last year, which is obviously why I don't have the new 2024 Halloween update items. I mean, I do still have this build on a plot, but I don't know if I want to go back in and start adding more things. I'm just pretty lazy like that. Right, so I think I've placed every type of pumpkin that we have going. So now I'm probably going to finish off with a couple of trees on either side. I said a couple, but it's kind of turned into a forest. And now I guess it's time to work on the interior. Now the interior is going to be real basic. I basically just have this area to work with and an even smaller area on the first floor. Now if I have a build where space is limited, I usually always go with this spiral staircase because it doesn't really take up much room. And now that the staircase is in, I can see I have an even smaller area to work with. So this first floor is just going to be a bathroom. So I'm just going to get a bath in there, a toilet and a sink, and we're good to go. And this is what I'm working with downstairs. So I've got to get a kitchen in, a bedroom, and probably a living room. It's going to be super tight. But then again, what do we expect? This is a pumpkin house, so everything has to be be small, cute and congested into one little space. So the bedroom is going to be a tiny space on one side of the house. It basically consists of a bed, wardrobe, painting and a light, and over on this side will be the kitchen stroke living area. I want it to be a cute fitted little kitchen, which is why I'm adding a load of cabinets along here. There is actually a good amount of space because I even managed to get the dining table and chairs in. I'm also trying to add little touches here and there because this is a pumpkin house, and for that cozy autumn feel I'm going to be adding a big pot of vegetables which are going to be steaming away on my stove. And it looks like I'm more or less done, so now I'm going to go back in for that tour.